The Tale of the Old Man, the Horse, and the Price of Greed. Once upon a time, there lived an old man named Gamini, who had once been rich but had fallen into poverty as he aged. He lived with his wife Malini in a small house, with nothing left except for their beloved old horse, Rana. They had spent all their money over the years and were now left with very little to survive. As hunger and the hardships of old age pressed upon them, Gamini realized that they needed to sell Rana to buy enough food for the remainder of their lives. One day, Gamini decided to take Rana to the local fair, hoping to sell the horse for a fair price. With a heavy heart, he set out with Rana, determined to find a buyer. At the fair, he stood with his horse from morning till evening, but no one took notice of him or his old horse. As the hours passed, Gamini grew more and more discouraged. By the end of the day, out of desperation, he reduced the price of the horse to a mere 10 coins. But still, no one came forward. Just as Gamini was about to give up and return home, a well-dressed young man named Nimal approached him. With a kind and sympathetic smile, Nimal asked, "Old man, why do you look so sad? What brings you here?" Gamini, his voice heavy with sorrow, replied, "I am old and poor now. My wife and I have nothing left but this horse. I hoped to sell him today so we could buy food to last the rest of our days. But no one wants him, not even for 10 coins. Nimal looked at Gamini thoughtfully for a moment, then said, "Let me help you. Stand aside and watch what I do. I will sell your horse for a far better price than you could imagine." Though skeptical, Gamini decided to trust the young man and stepped away from the crowd. Nimal took charge and put up a large sign next to the horse that read, "A rare and priceless horse, 10 million coins." With confidence, Nimal began to speak to the passers-by. "This is no ordinary horse," he declared. "Rana is a special breed, a champion who has won many medals in his youth. Owning this horse is an honor. He is a true treasure, worth every bit of the 10 million coins I ask." The crowd gathered, intrigued by the bold claims. Soon, they began to compete with each other, desperate to own this supposedly priceless horse. The bidding war that followed amazed everyone, including Gamini, who watched in awe from a distance. As the crowd's excitement grew and the offers for the horse climbed, Gamini thought to himself, "If the horse is worth this much today, I could surely sell him for even more another day. I'll take him back home and return to sell him when the price is higher." So, without selling the horse, Gamini took Rana and returned home, convinced that he could make a fortune later. But fate had other plans. A few days after the fair, Rana fell ill and died. Gamini, now without the horse or the money he had hoped for, was devastated. He and his wife Malini, weakened by hunger and poverty, soon passed away as well. The story of Gamini's greed and his refusal to accept the help offered to him teaches us a valuable lesson. Do not let greed cloud your judgment. Learn to be content with what you have. Respect the help that comes your way, and trust in the kindness of others. As Gamini learned too late, in chasing more, you may end up with nothing at all. Story is based on an old story rewritten by Dr. Upul Udayaraj Jayasinghe. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe, like, and share. Remember, sharing good things helps uplift humanity and spreads wisdom. Together, we can make the world a better place.